Hey guys, I'm Darren Smart, this is Smart Reselling, and today I have a bit of a haul video for you. This is actually something that I won at auction. I paid 90 quid, I think that went up to about 113 or 115 with commissions. There was no postage involved as I actually managed to get up there. This is a place in East Sussex, as you guys may know, I'm in Chelmsford in Essex. But we managed to get up there with the help of Phoebe, Fin Fashion Plus, who so graciously drove me up there to collect this. And basically, I will show you what I got. So first of all, I have a Woody, and it's in great condition. This really is in good condition for its age. The buttons are really nice and they have that sound. I grew up playing these, so forgive me if I'm a bit fanboyish, but yeah, really nice condition. Still with the serial number sticker on the back. You've got obviously the RF cable, and it comes with the classic one button joystick. I must have broke about 4 of these when I was a kid, just too much of that playing FIFA. Not FIFA, sorry, playing I can't remember what game it was. I know there's a football game on the Atari, can't remember for the life remember what it is, but yeah, basically just playing too much football games and most probably stuff like Pac-Man and various shooters. I got plenty of games to show you if you're into the gaming side of stuff, but we've got another one of these as well, which is in really good condition. Button feels good, really nice. The rubber around here often used to pop out, but it's all in there, which is good. Also, of course, I have the power cable, and there's also just like a more of a generic modern 2-pin one for some reason. Not quite sure why that's in there. I've got another RF cable, okay, and also of course the famous more round dials ones. These ones actually, I mean, they say paddles, but these ones obviously were used for most of the games as well. So I've got all that kind of side of it, the console, the controllers, the leads, all that stuff. Next up, we have some storage. This is a Parker video games Atari storage. I don't know what they call it. It's not a box. It's not a container. It's just you just basically put the cartridges upright, and you can see them. If you hang them up, you can actually see the cartridges, which is pretty decent. I might be able to get some money for that. Probably not much, but if somebody just wants a bit of vintage gaming accessory, then why not? I have, this is pretty cool. Well, actually, I'll show you this one first. This is someone of my age and older will remember, you used to be able to get VHS videotapes in library cases, so they looked like books, but really they were VHS tapes. Well, they also did them in Atari holders, and each of these hold one Atari game, and you can see that it says on the top video games, and I'll show you, oh sorry, they hold 2, my mistake, they hold 2 Atari video games. They're cheap and cheerful, generic stuff, there's no Atari branding on them, but I think someone would probably buy these just for novelty factor. Someone who remembered that kind of old school look with our VHS tapes in Atari form. So yeah, that was thrown in. There's not much value in these, but next up we have the official Atari storage, which was the game library, and you can see there that you press the little button on the top and the cartridge would pop out, and there's space for the manuals as well. But yeah, this was the official Atari storage. Still boxed, really nice condition. You can't really see in there, but yeah, it's really nice condition. So that one, I don't really know much about the value of this, so we'll soon find out, but that's pretty cool to get it boxed. Next up is a boxed, albeit a bit of a poor condition box. And this is a Spectre Video Quick Shot 2 joystick. All fully boxed in there. All the buttons feel really nice. I actually had this joystick back in the day as well when I had my own Atari 2600. So this one's pretty cool. Once again, I don't know how much. The box isn't in great condition, but there might still be some collectors out there that at least want a box of some kind with the original joystick, so we'll soon find out on that. This is really awesome. This is the Starpath Corporation supercharger system. Now for this one, what used to happen is you plug in a cassette, you plug it into the adapter, put the adapter into the Atari, and it could play not kind of more graphically enhanced games, because it used to supercharge your game into looking better, performing quicker, etc, etc. I heard that they really did used to work, in the sense that if you compared it to your standard Atari games, that you really did notice a difference. Obviously nowadays we probably wouldn't, because of the powers that we have in most items that we play games on nowadays. But it does come with the Phaser Patrol game, which is pretty awesome. It's actually really quite new inside as well. But under here we do have the Phaser Patrol game, we do have the manuals, and we still have the stickers and the booklets and everything. So that's pretty awesome actually. And this one I've seen priced all over the place depending on condition. I've seen someone get 50 quid for this alone, but then I've seen someone get like 20. So yeah, I suppose it depends how good condition the box is in. There is a little bit of wear at the top, but in general it's really nice and really good condition. So I don't know what I'm going to aim on that one. What's also good, before I get into anything else, is it did come with a bag full of manuals. So I've actually got all the manuals for the Atari. I've actually got 3 of these Atari Owners Club badges. I don't know if there's any value in those by themselves. I don't know how rare it was to be a member of back in the day. But there's various leaflets and scorecards and, you know, the full manuals and stuff for some of the games and catalogue games for the catalogues and stuff. So yeah, so that's all in there, which is pretty decent. There's a couple of unboxed games, but I also have just a whole lot of boxed games, which is really what I went on it for, because good quality boxed early Atari games can fetch good money, not always, but can. But this is an unboxed one. This is Star Raiders. Unboxed, but still has the manual, so that's pretty decent. We have Activision Skiing with the manual, so that's pretty cool. All the rest are boxed. So I'm just going to take a handful. We have Superman, and as you can see, really, really good condition. Bit of dust on the top there, but in general, really, really nice condition. So we've got Superman, we've got the classic air-sea battle. I'm sure every Atari owner probably had this. I spent many hours on this and I loved it. I still remember the sound. We have Spectre Video Gangster Alley. Once again, really, really nice condition. As Nick Hills would say, minty fresh condition, to be honest. These are really nice. Another Spectre Video Planet Patrol. This is another Spectre Video Nexar. That's one lot. Let's try and make some room here. We've got Barnstorming. We have Pitfall. I remember Pitfall actually, that was a really good game. We have Atlantis. Now this Magic company, they seem to have a weird box design where the actual bottom is open. and I noticed them with all of the same Magic boxes. The bottom are open. It's very similar to any of you who are aware of American NTSC videotape boxes. So you pick them up and they just drop out the bottom for some reason. But yeah, so this sorry, that one was Atlantis. That one was Trick Shot. And this one is actually for that Starpath supercharger, so I might bundle this up with that, sorry, unless it's got a value on its own. This is Escape from the Mind Master. Starpath Corporation, formerly Arcadia. A supercharger multi-load game for the Atari. Once again, really good condition. That's that lot. We then have now this one actually feels empty. Atari Vanguard. Right, yeah, this box is empty unfortunately, so Vanguard isn't there. Frogger, I know that's there because I checked it before recording this video. Frogger, really nice. This was actually the alternative design. This obviously all with manuals and stuff. This was the alternative design for Atari cartridges, the like silver strip version. So that's pretty cool. Not much value in Frogger because it was so mass made, but that's pretty decent. What we got here? We got Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones. We got Street Racer. It feels like that's in there. Street Racer. Dodge 'em, but the box isn't very good on Dodge 'em. It's all taped up at the bottom. Dodge 'em. We have Enduro. Activision Decathlon. Battle Zone. Phoenix. And most of them have just been sort of torn open at the top. That one does have a bit of a tear just there, but yeah. Considering their age, I mean, one of the leaflets that I found in that instruction set was a registration card with the previous owner's name and address where he lived. And he actually lived in East Sussex, so he was a local guy who's obviously taken it to a local auction. Or maybe he's died or something and it's been passed on and the kids don't want an old Atari, so they just take it to auction. But the registration date on that was 1981. I was born in 1982, so it goes to show how long these have been kept. So considering the condition they're in is so good for that age, that's pretty good. Anyway, we have Missile Command. I think once again everyone knows that game. Breakout, everyone definitely knows that game. I love that game. This one's pretty cool. This is Super Cobra. Once again, great condition. I mean, you can see the condition there. It looks like a new box. And this was actually by Konami Industry. Of course, everybody knows Combat, the two little tanks. Everyone knows that. Well, that's those. Still a few more to go, yeah. So we got Galaxian. Everyone knows Galaxian. What we got here? Circus Atari. Oh man, I remember Circus Atari. I used to love this game, in fairness. Maze Craze. Don't actually know this one. Not sure on Maze Craze. Centipede, of course, everybody knows Centipede. You can see the high quality graphics there on the back. Love Centipede. Still more to go. We have Pole Position. I remember that. I remember the annoying engine noise that used to go through the whole game. Demons to Diamonds. Can't say I remember that one, to be honest. Yeah, don't really know even by the game shop, but we got Chopper Command. I kind of remember that one, and that was wow, that was £25 when it was bought. It's not really going to focus, but in a place called Game Centre. Wow. And River Raid. And the last lot, well, kind of the last lot, we have Riddle of the Sphinx by the Magic. Once again, open box, weird. Pac-Man, of course, that's got to be bundled with a system. Asteroids, great game. And lastly, which I thought was pretty cool, was Indy 500. Now, Indy 500 by itself is nothing special. I had this back in the day as well. But what's cool is this also came with the Indy 500 controllers. Now, nowadays, when you get a controller that's made specifically for a game, it might have additional buttons, or it may have like a turbo fire to help with certain missions or whatever. Back then they didn't really do that. All they did was they released the same controller but with a different sticker. So instead of saying paddle, this one says driving. And it's basically the same controller just with a new sticker. And that's fair enough. You know, what worked back then necessarily may not work anymore, but it's nice to have both of those, which were released as a pack, or at least at the same time. So that's pretty cool. So I'll sell them together. So yeah, that's that. It's very, very quick, 16-minute haul. I'm quite proud of that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Obviously, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you guys have seen something that you just kind of bring back some memories for gamers like myself, who just loved all this stuff growing up as a kid. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Great boot sale pickups, auctions, charity shops, house clearances, Facebook, Gumtree, Spock, whoever you use. Hope you guys have some luck. Cheers.